Alright, so we're going to get KPan on the mic here. A lot of you guys probably don't know KPan, or if the chat is all Georgia, then maybe you do know more KPan. But
Hey,
what's up, Kevin?
How's it going, Sleepy?
How you doing, man?
I'm really bad at Melee.
Sometimes. But sometimes you're pretty good.
6 games kind of showed.
I mean, Drugfox is Sammy's also pretty good. The fact that you had some close games, that's something, right? At least. So he's not satisfied with it. That's fine. That's understandable. But hey, you had a pretty good tournament run other than the winners finals, grand finals games. How do you feel about your tournament performance overall outside of those?
Sorry, say again? I can't hear you like over there.
How do you feel about your tournament performance outside of those the winners finals and grand finals?
I felt like I played pretty well in the beginning of the tournament. I was pretty disheartened that Wizzy and Axe had to leave.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
So I got pretty upset about that. And I wanted to just like press buttons for a couple rounds after that.
Right.
But I don't know. Getting the chance to play Drugfox is always amazing, but
you know, you have access to that more
often.
often.
I couldn't close it out.
Yeah, you don't have the access to play Axe or Wizzy that often. So that's pretty unfortunate. But I mean,
yeah. Apart from that, I guess I played all right, but it's just disappointing when I know what I need to do and I know that I was trying to do what I needed to do to win those games.
Were there any specific sets where or moments of the tournament where you felt like you just played amazing, or are you really happy with the performance?
Not really. In Melee, it's kind of hard to look at a specific situation and say that I did the best I could in this situation. I think some people would disagree because there are a lot of different schools of thought, but just outplaying someone outright doesn't necessarily mean you did the best thing.
That's true.
I felt like I outplayed Sammy in several key situations in both winners finals and grand finals, but at the end of the day, it's about consistency and especially edge guarding. Kind of screwed up those situations, but I'm kind of happy with. I don't know. I'm not really happy about it.
Well, I mean, you've only been getting better the entire time, so
yeah.
You're one of those people who I always bring up when I say people say, oh, I can't get good in time. You know, it's too late, right? But you started pretty late into Melee's lifespan. You've never plateaued. You've always been getting better, right?
I think skill is just the product of natural talent and work. There's not much else to it.
Natural talent?
Natural talent times work.
Time and work, okay.
Like,
that's fair.
Both, like, I don't know. I think most people that are really dedicated to the game shouldn't be discouraged about the timing of joining the community because it's just so straightforward. Well, not straightforward. It's a pretty complex process of getting good at Melee, but there's always stuff to work on. Like, it's not the type of complexity where you're at a loss of where to go.
Right.
I think people plateauing, like, it's really a mental problem, which I understand it's hard to get over, but there's rarely something really, like, as an obstacle in getting better.
Right. There's always, like you can identify the obstacle and work around it and work to conquer it. Always. There's always my punish game isn't good enough yet, or, oh, I can't deal with this situation. And you can always look at it and try to figure out how to beat it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you were in San Diego for a brief stint. I actually didn't hear much about that.
Sorry, say again?
You were in San Diego for a little while?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that much about that.
Second half of the summer. I had some sets with Okami VW, with Santi.
Oh.
I had 3 Game 5 sets between the 3 of them, but I lost them all.
Oh.
It's kind of unfortunate. But only a couple weeks ago I've gotten better about the tournament mentality.
That's good.
I quit smoking. I started exercising, started thinking about what I want to do in life and stuff like that, so that's really important to getting better in Melee.
Sounds like
Melee is such a mental game that if you're off, like if your psyche is off, you're going to start messing up, and then it just goes downhill from that.
That's for sure. Drugfox said he's going to play Sheik a bit, even though we can't see his gameplay. You're going to Genesis, right?
Yeah.
For TMG?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to whoop on UC Irvine?
I like all those guys. I met him when I was in SoCal.
Okay.
I think that we have the upper hand in the crew battle, but it should be fun.
Should be, okay. Do you have any thoughts on how that's going to go or anything? Or
just got to play well. I don't like trash talking, and I don't like talking out of my ass other than that, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think with Drug Fox, we definitely have the upper hand. I know Santi is probably the strongest player over there, but
right.
As far as consistency goes, I think we have it, but we'll see.
Well, all right. So hopefully we see you do well at Genesis.
Appreciate it, Sleepy.
At both TMG and in the bracket. I know a lot of people haven't heard of you really or don't know about you, but I mean, I always try to vouch for you, and Sammy always tries to vouch for you. So
I think as long as I play well, I can beat most people on the top 100.
Oh, well, all right. I hope so. And that's definitely not talking out of your ass. You're definitely not talking out of your ass, and you're not trying to insult anybody. That's just your honest opinion.
Yeah.
So hopefully we see that at Genesis. So hope to see a lot from you at Genesis.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right. So